Welcome everybody back to another Bold Cast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is the finale, sort of Attack on Titan Season 4, Part 2 finale. Let's just get right into it. Very excited to see where this goes. Mm-hmm. How are they going to end this off? What is with this fucking bird? Everyone thought Eren changed. Is that what she said? Mm-hmm. She's right. They are all wrong. Whoa.
Man, look at all these people.
Yeah, this like beautiful place. What is this about? Oh, this is when they were undercover, going to rescue him.
Oh. Let's go scout.
This is interesting. I wasn't expecting this flashback departure. I like it though. And no OP.
Cow. They think it's so cool.
Don't be so. They're buying carrots right now. Oh no. This is an expedition. This wasn't even them going to rescue him.
Oh.
I guess this is when he like left. Yeah, we saw like a flashback of Connie and Jean like hanging out with some random dude in like a fez hat, but Sunny. Why are you saying like that, Mr. Clown?
What is it?
He's just so goddamn short. Whoa. Whoa, what? He's gonna do the same thing that he did with Eren. No, don't stand out, he said. Oh, there's like ruins here. Did he take someone else's purse?
そのようなことがありましたか。
What's he crying about? You just have a vision or something? What was that?
が敵の最重要目標だってことが分かっているの？みんなであなたを探し回って。市場の少年、何があったの？
まだ何も。
どういうこと？
ミカサ、お前はどうして俺のことを気にかけてくれるんだ。子供の頃、俺に助けられたからか。子供の頃、俺に助けられたからか。それとも俺は家族だからか。俺はお前のなんだ。
あなたは家族。
なり20。もてなしてくれるみたいだ。バカじゃねえのか。ちょうどよかった。
Whoa. They're so
Real
nice.
nice.
They're such nice people.
Wow.
Damn! I like the new track. It's so nice.
He's giving it to the kid.
She's puking.
我々はユミルの民の難民への援助を求めます。彼ら難民はエルディア人であったエルディア帝国の危険思想とは無縁なのです。彼らはただエルディア隊を強いられた哀れな被害者なのです。島の悪魔どもに他なりません。忌むべきは100年に逃げた悪魔。
Hey, at least he's progressive.
あの島の悪魔なのです。
Hey, you know what? Change doesn't happen overnight. You need.
And taken off again. Oh.
And he left.
他に選ぶべき選択肢があっただろうか。全ては最初から決まっていたのかもしれない。それでも考えてしまう。あの時もし私が別の答えを選んでいたら結果は違っていたんじゃないかって。
I don't know. I don't know if things. What if she said because you're a human, Eren, and that's all that matters is that humans should all live in harmony. I think it's really interesting. Like it's not really interesting. It's just sad that like he had this. That he was able to like cut loose and have fun with these people, and now they're dead for sure. Like, yeah.
And that's probably why he was sad about it. If he's already making up his mind that he was gonna kill everyone, and then he sees this kid that they like basically just saved him, and then in a couple months he's just gonna come and kill him.
Well, in a couple, in like whatever it is, years or a year or whatever it is. Yeah. Wait, Eren?
Mm-hmm.
どこでもいい。全ては俺が望んだこと。全ては この先にある。俺はジークの計画に従うふりをする。お前もそうしろ。従うふりをして何をするんだ。憲兵団はお前を巨人にして島に来たジークを食わせる計画を進めて、ここから逃げるしか手はない。
私だって牛の世話だけしてたわけじゃない。分かってる。争う必要も逃げる必要、残る一番堅実な方法があれば私はそれに従う。他に方法はなかった。エレンが私をかばってくれて、みんなが動いてくれたから、私はそれで十分だよ。
が良くても俺は違う。世界を滅ぼす全ての敵をこの世から駆逐する。
そんなの間違ってる。島の外の人全てが敵じゃないのに、あなたのおかんで殺されるのかわからない人がほとんどなんだよ。
What do you have to say about that?
でも憎しみによる報復の連鎖を完全に終結させる唯一の方法、運命ごとこの世から葬り去ることだ。お前に島の生贄になるためだけに生まれる子をなさい。親子同士を食わせ続けるような。
Kids eat their parents. That doesn't just apply to her.
エレン、でも止めないと。二度と胸を張って生きていくことが。
耐え難いなら始祖の力で記憶を操作する。それまでお前が黙っていれば。
そんなこと。
デキ俺を救ってくれた。世界一悪い子なんだ。
That takes on new meaning for sure.
じゃあエレン。
で、お前はどう答え
俺は長生きしてもあと4年しかないんだぞ。
私が子供を作るのはどう？
ああ。
ずっとあいつらの続いてほしい。
ああ。
ずっと幸せに生きていけるように。
Oh shit. Every large cannon that exists in the world.
Well, I guess we have the answer.
Oh,
Nobody will.
Look at the smoke from the coal. All the steam. The steam is just clouds. No ear protection. Bold move.
Not gonna do too much, I don't think.
They swim like that? I thought they'd just be walking on the bottom.
That's what I thought. That's weird.
I didn't expect them to be...
That's very off-putting, honestly.
I didn't expect them to be, like, in form, basically, like, kicking. It'll slow them down.
Yeah.
But look how fast they're moving, dude! Holy shit! They're moving! How?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like they should even be capable of that.
Oh! Well, that was that was the hope, and it's gone.
Yeah. They're so thick.
Jesus. They look, am I wrong that they look bigger than, like, Armin or Bertolt?
I feel I
They look
feel like
bigger.
They definitely look like wider at least.
Yeah, I mean,
They must be roughly the same size though, because we saw like Bertolt compared to the wall, you know.
yeah. They just look like they're animated to be.
There's
to
no
look bigger.
point in even running. Oh my god.
Oh!
Ew.
The stringy hair.
Oh my god.
How is he going through with this? Fuck's sake, man. How is he going through with this?
I know.
How,
I was
like-
really hoping that there was gonna be some kind of switcheroo of like he was gonna like I don't know do some other shit or have some other I don't know.
How is he going through with this still? Like there's no he is dead serious. I don't know when I'm gonna stop believing that like there was another shoe that's gonna drop.
I know.
Like-
and I also feel like even if he can just erase everyone's memories, he can't erase Mikasa's memory because they can't erase the Ackerman's memory. So like then how does that work? If so, you're saving all the people that you care about, but then like the person that you potentially cared the most about isn't gonna be saved like that. You know what I mean? And will just be either completely like just fucking miserable forever. You know?
For a long time, everybody keeps hyping up that like Eren, Attack on Titan is like the story of like how a bad guy is created. Like and after rewatching seasons 1 and 2, it's like so easy to see that that's where it's going, but like I cannot help but believe that there's some greater plan here, but there just isn't.
Yeah.
I don't know how it ends. How, like, here's my question. How does it end without feeling convenient as fuck and dumb? Like, at this point, if his conviction is this strong, if he is this dedicated, then what could Mikasa or anyone possibly say? How is it possible, if he is this serious about this, that it could go any other direction? Mm-hmm. How could he possibly be stopped? Like, in a realistic, like, good, satisfying way? I don't know. And it makes me scared that, like, there isn't a good way and it's going to be convenient and shitty.
I mean, don't people like the ending?
I think people don't like the ending.
Oh, well.
But I don't know if that's why. I don't want to get in... I haven't really been spoiled on anything, but I don't think that's why. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, I do see what you mean, though, because, if they somehow convince him otherwise, then that's dumb. If they kill him, if they even can kill him, I suppose that might be the best option at this point.
But how could they do that?
But, yeah. That's
like,
what,
we
that's
saw
what I'm
somebody
saying.
get incinerated by the heat.
From just being
from just
even
being
in the
around
vicinity,
them.
yeah. See, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if they could kill him, theoretically, that might be a thing. If they could somehow find some magical, not like a magical item, but like I don't know what could
unlock
stop him
some
at this
weird
point.
secret,
or
like
he just kills everything.
He
just does. And
unless
then,
there's some Deus Ex Machina where, like, yeah, they find some magic item, they find a MacGuffin or some shit, they, like, discover something about Mikasa that, like, she's actually Daenerys Targaryen and, like, can't be burned or something, and she gets close and kills Eren. I don't see a way out. I don't see a reasonable way out that, like, makes sense and prevents the rest of the world from getting fucking destroyed. Yeah. It seems impossible. And I don't know whether that's good writing or set up for poor writing. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely intriguing.
Get to the port,
Holy
they all
shit.
just get murdered. Eren rolls back like, sweet, at least I saved all my favorite people. Eren, they were all on the mainland. They all died.
Yeah.
And like I just don't know. I genuinely have no idea how like what it is and like what it's gonna end up with, you know.
I wish I had more to say about it. But I kind of don't. I don't think there's much more to say. It's really happening. Like they're on the shores. Like every step, every time we see, okay, the walls are crumbling down. Okay, well they can still stop them. Okay, well they're
swimming like that.
Welcome to CG animation.
I guess. No, I just meant like swimming at all. I just assumed that they would just be walking across the bottom.
I mean, they're really light.
I guess so.
They're surprisingly. I mean, so. I don't even want to get into that because that was something that was set up like early. They say that they're
light, but then every time they're falling and like running around, they're like smashing
they clearly have serious weight to them based on the fact that they crush buildings when they fall on them. But when their limbs are like cut off, I think it's an abandoned plot thread. I think an abandoned like bit of setup because Hanji, when she was talking about doing her experiments, she would like cut off the limbs of Titans, or she kicked the head of a Titan one time, and it was like super light, and then she would cut off the arms of her test subjects, and they would be super light. She said light as tree bark, at least in the dub. But so I don't know if that actually means anything.
Or if that's just once they're detached because they've like.
But even when we've seen arms get cut off, they like fall and then like cause a mini earthquake when they like land on the ground. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I liked the start of this episode. It was sad. I think you're right. That's probably why he was crying, is because he knew he had already seen the future. He had already seen like how this all kind of wraps up.
That's why he just kept leaving the conversations of like, oh, and next we're gonna do this, because he already knows what he's gonna do next. It's not gonna be whatever they're talking about.
Yeah. And
he's gonna have a good night, and then destroy the entire world.
What's that conversation with Eren and Historia was really like, it just felt like she was talking to a brick wall. Like it felt like she was serious. Like she asked the right questions and worded them perfectly. She's like, what? Like she's like, what's the point of this? Like, explain. Like, just explain it. You came out and told me what your plan is. I don't want that. I'm okay. Like, if that's what it takes, I will give my life. I'm a soldier at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But he isn't okay with it because he ate his dad, and he, has to deal with all that shit. But, like, he just doesn't have a real answer. He has the answer of, like, it's just, these are my friends, and I care about them more. And he's, like, unapologetic about it. But he rebuts in a way that is not... It's not like getting to the real heart of the matter. He just like, it seems like he's purposefully not fully engaging in discourse. Yet when he talks to Hanji, he is like, do you have a better plan? Do you have something better? He's like really struggling with the decision. He's getting pissed off, and then she doesn't have an answer, and he gets really mad. But it's like, if you're this, like, it doesn't seem like he actually wants an answer. Like when he was in the jail cell that one time, I was like, oh well, He's saying that because he's serious. He wants there to be another way that this can happen. But when he's talking to his story there, it seems like he is not convinced that there is another possibility.
Mm-hmm. And I guess also at the same time, like when you're... Huh?
I was going to say something else, but I forgot.
Sorry. It's just... I think the whole time... I was really hoping, and I guess you probably were too, that, there was going to be some, like, deeper layer to his plan, because we see Flock, and we're like, his ideas are so flawed, that won't make peace on the island, it's going to be just the same thing, but instead of the world, just the island then becomes the world, and is host to all the same problems, eventually, or right now, as Flock's, like, killing anyone who disagrees with him. And, like, if Eren is just doing the same thing, like, oh, I don't want people to have to children to have to eat their parents anymore. I don't want people to have to die anymore. It's like, well, you're not creating that world. That's not the world you're creating.
He's saying really contradictory things, and he's saying it in a way that, you're right, like, makes it seem like maybe there's a deeper thing. But the more we dig deep and the further we go, it's like...
if he's, like... playing with the idea of erasing people's memories, isn't that exactly what he hated previously, that they were put on this island and forced to like have their minds erased and
originally,
live
but the
in
more
a,
that he learned,
you know,
I think he thought less of that, because he what he likes is what he wants now is the life that he had when he was a kid, and he wants everybody to have that life. He's gone full circle, and now he's more in that mindset, but he's not down with the pacifism, which is contradictory, and it's obviously contradictory, and I think he knows that, but he just doesn't care. And what's really frustrating about talking to somebody like him, not even just like listening to him talk, it's just, if he is 100% serious, it's that like he's willing, he's openly discussing and exposing his plan to people, and I think that's what makes him a true villain, is that he just is not willing to consider any other possibility because he knows the future, because he's so certain. Mm-hmm. It's I don't know, it's so frustrating to see him like that, and it's so what really cements him like a villain is like when we got his perspective, which was really cool, by the way. I like that part of the episode. Like seeing his face watching his mom get eaten, and that being like the impetus to all this, and he's like, oh, did it start there? No, but it's just like you keep coming back to that, like you like that. I don't. It's unreasonable. It is an unreasonable perspective. He cannot be reasoned with. He doesn't care about the logic, yet he's willing to expose his plan and ask for another idea. But no matter what anyone says, he's not going to change his mind. Mm-hmm. So yeah, then where does it go from here? If people can confront him with cold logic and like confront him with the obvious flaws in his plan, and he still doesn't change it, then what possibility is there for Mikasa or whoever to go and reason with him? And if so, then how does this end?
Yeah.
It's I cannot figure it out, and it's so frustrating. It makes Eren so compelling, but it's just he's also just so frustrating to think about.
I also don't necessarily understand the powers that he has to either erase people's minds, potentially, you know, make them not be able to have children, blah, 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 blah. But there's nothing that can be done, like, we talked about this before, like, along those lines to, like, make people not turn into titans, or, like,
I think,
you know,
I think the reason why that's not a possibility is because the thing that gives them the power is the thing that turns them into titans. Mm-hmm. So, like, if it's an organism that is, like, that is trying to ensure its own survival, it's propagating itself in other people as the titan ability. Like, it is that power. So, he can't just make everybody not, and that wouldn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter. Because, oh, hey guys, I turned off the Titan power. Okay, now they're defenseless. Let's move in and kill them all. Like that, it's not as simple as that anymore. Maybe at one point, after we reclaimed Shiganshina and, like, got access to the world and overthrew our own corrupt, quote-unquote, government, and then turned off the Titan juice, if there was some way to make that happen, and get in contact with Willy Tiber, and get him to quell warfare and not invade the island and cause war, then maybe that would be an okay thing. But at that point, Marley was a warmongering nation, so there was no way to do this without any conflict, regardless. And the threat of the rumbling was always like a nuclear deterrent. So there's no good outcome, no matter what they did. But there was better opportunities than this. For sure. There must have been. But now, it depends on what your goals are. For Eren, this is the best possible opportunity, apparently, given what he knows. And he must know, there must be more things that he knows that are influencing
That's the same
him.
thing. And
there's something missing here that I don't understand.
That's what I feel like. I feel like maybe if it's not, he actually had a different plan. If it's just, he knows something that we don't know, it's like, okay, well, I want to know it. So that I can...
And by the way, I'm not, like, shitting on the show. I'm not saying it's bad writing. I'm saying they're walking a fine line, and depending on how things turn out, it could be unsatisfying. But I have enough faith in the writing that it won't be. I'm also just trying to figure it out. I'm not. This isn't criticism. I'm speculating.
Yeah. Do you know how many episodes are in the next part? Like another full
How would I know that?
season? I was just wondering if you knew that. Okay.
I don't think that's released. There's nothing about that. Or maybe there is, and I've been trying not to look because I don't know. I don't want to get spoiled.
Well, I guess we have to wait now.
I guess so. Thanks for waiting for these reactions, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys leave a like and subscribe. Stay tuned for our community tab to see what will replace this. And you might be pleasantly surprised. Actually, we'll just say it right now. It's Demon Slayer Season 2. Hope you guys enjoy that. If you enjoy Attack on Titan, you might enjoy our reactions to that. So hope you guys subscribe. Hope you enjoyed our discussions. We may or may not do a discussion for this, or we might wait for the rest of the show to come out.
Probably worth it to wait for the rest of it.
Because we've had a lot of long discussions with this, so... Anyway, yeah, so we won't do a discussion for this, but when the whole show's complete, we'll definitely do one. Maybe even for each season, we could do after everything's out and complete. Maybe it would be worth it. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed most of all. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.